Welcome back to A1's Kitchen. Come cook some Jamaican curry goat with me. Okay, guys. So yeah, we're not gonna cook more than this little bit of goat right here. But yeah, I just want you guys to, come and cook some Jamaican curry goat with me. You guys, you always want to wash your meat. Some lime, lemon. Some vinegar. It doesn't matter which one. You could use both. You could use lime, you could use lemon, you could use your vinegar with your lime also too. But it really doesn't matter. But get rid of the raw scent. That's how you actually get rid of the raw scent. I actually wanna cook this in the pressure cooker, but let me not forget to cut these up. Yeah, so guys, don't forget to clean your meat. Okay, guys, so we finished cutting up the curry goat right now. So we're basically gonna wash it. So these are all my spice right here. I got right here. Just didn't add the pimento seed as yet. So now that the pimento seeds are added, this is basically my spice right here. I got me some garlic escallion and allspice seasoning right here, and I add some hot jerk seasoning. You know, a taste of Jamaica. It says it right here, so we're cooking some real Jamaican food. So I say a taste of Jamaica, right? Guys, not because it says jerk, simply means you can't use it in your goat. I mean, they specify jerk because jerk seasoning always a little bit spicy, so okay, all right, that seasoning is gonna be spicy. I got some Boston dry jerk seasoning also too that I add with this right here, and I have my Maggi all-purpose that I'm going to add. Also, we got some pimento seeds, so that's basically everything mixed up right here. And we might not need all of this seasoning, so I'm just going to use what I need. So let me go ahead and put the Maggi all-purpose inside of this also too. So we got everything all mixed in. Oh, I don't think I need all of that. Let me put this over here. I need to go side over there. Yeah, I don't think I need all that Maggi all-purpose. But if you guys know about the Maggi all-purpose, they do have a lot of flavor. So it's like it always make your food flavorful. Especially when you a natural flavor maker along with them, great spice, then your food gonna taste good. Like taste good. Tastes damn good. So I don't think I'll be needing more seasoning than that right there. If I do, I'll add more later on. This is the curry right here. Can't make curry goat without curry. A1's Kitchen. Real authentic Jamaican food. We don't only make Jamaican food, but our specialty is basically Jamaican food. So basically, I add the curry there right now. So the curry is added. I'm gonna go ahead and mix all of that in. I should get my gloves back to actually mix that in. Normally, guys, I'm actually running late with my video, guys. Normally for things like these, you season them, you let them marinate, but I don't have time for that. I was working all day. I still want to make my cooking video. It's late. What time is it now too? Let me see what time it is. I don't even know where my other phone at. So it's 6:47. So it's kind of late, for me to be cooking dinner like at 6:47. That's already some late dinner right there. All right, so while the meat is seasoned right there, we're gonna push that aside. Okay, guys, so all our seasoning, all our stuff are washed up. All our stuff are washed up. So I actually got some Irish potatoes over here. Because I'm going to also make me some mashed potatoes. Sorry guys, so we just added the oil to the pot. So you want to add some curry to your pot. So yeah, let me move this over a little bit because that's pretty hot. Because I forgot to add my garlic. No, I like to mince my garlic up in my meat like this when I add it to my pot. So you wanna get your garlic all over. No, no guys, the reason for pouring some of the curry inside of the frying pan or inside the pan that you're actually cooking the curry goat in is to actually get the curry to burn inside the meat so you could get the right coloring for your meat. And also it's a great way from stopping the curry from messing with your stomach when you actually burn the curry. You want to turn that down a little bit because you don't want it to start burning. I'm gonna cover it up. Soon I'm gonna start adding water to it. And guys, when you add water to your to your meat, whatever meat you cook, like it all depends. Some meat are pretty hard where you could use, you could pour water in it, but I like to add my water bit by bit because I don't know, for some reason the meat keeps the flavor when you add your water bit by bit, but you don't want to just get your meat watered down like by just actually pouring a bunch of water in there. I'm gonna turn the stove back up. So yeah, guys, this is how you really wanna start out your curry in your oil. Take your little time. You know, yeah, I got water right here, and this is basically how I'm going to add my water right throughout my cooking. So right throughout my cooking, that's how I'm basically going to add, just a little bit of water because you don't want to get your meat watered down. You know, you don't want to get your food to lose its taste or anything like that. No, this right here, guys, is the peas. We already have the peas pre-prepared to make the rice and peas. As I said earlier, these are my mashed potatoes to make my Irish potato to make my mashed potato, home style mashed potatoes. These are all my seasoning, my curry, you know. No, we have the all-purpose flour right here. And reason for the all-purpose flour is that we're gonna use that to make some little micro dumplings. Micro dumplings here. I like to call them micro dumplings. I'm going to actually make some micro dumplings to go inside my curry goat. So you want to cover your pot right there and let it take its little time and simmer. No, so while that is being cooked right there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the rice, I'm going to wash the rice, and I'm going to start getting the rice together. This is enough rice. Let me see if that's enough rice for the peas that I got here. Yes, and that's enough rice for the peas that I got here. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually turn this peas on. So I'm gonna get my rice washed. And if you guys know about jasmine rice, which everybody should know about jasmine rice, everybody do got their preference in the type of rice that they eat. I do jasmine or basmati rice. So that's what I'm saying, guys. That little bit of water I just put in there is basically drying out. So you want to go ahead, engage with your pot, add water as needed. All right, so I'm going to finish washing my rice. And that's the thing with cooking again, guys. You got to pay attention because um while I was washing the rice, the water started drying out of this, and you don't want to burn your food. So basically, it's like you gotta pay attention. So guys, this was some actually some peas already pre-prepared. I got my what all did I put inside this peas right here? I don't even remember what all I put in here, but yeah, this was some peas that was pre-prepared. I don't remember if I have any coconut milk in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some coconut milk, for the rice and peas, for the scallion right here, a piece of thyme. And normally what we like doing again though too, we like cooking our rice with or rice and peas, yeah. It's a thing. Rice and peas with a hot pepper in it. Gives the food flavor. Like when I tell you, it gives the food flavor. Guys, you don't even want to smell that curry goat already, and that junk ain't gone nowhere. So, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Mm. Y'all smell that? So let's get into preparing the vegetables. So, guys, if y'all know me, and y'all gonna get to realize that I'm that kind of person. Bell peppers. I add bell peppers to almost everything. Everything that bell peppers could be added to, I'll add it to it because I don't know if you guys know, but the flavor that bell pepper gives your food to, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So there are a few things that I really don't cook without that gives your food a lot of flavor, and it's like the bell pepper and garlic. Garlic gives your food so much flavor you guys wouldn't believe it. A lot of people know that, but not everybody do. So I'm just putting it out there. Need a peg of garlic. These garlic pegs are so damn small. Okay, guys, and then for the rice and peas here, no. Well, for the peas, start bubbling. It start bubbling, bubbling. Let me see what's going on over here. Yeah. You know what, guys? I could taste the coconut milk inside there, so I'm not gonna add no coconut milk. But yeah, when you do your rice and peas, you sure do need your coconut milk. So yeah, guys, like for the curry goat right here again, no too. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's hard to tell when you get it from the store if it's gonna be hard or it's gonna be, a soft type goat. But yeah, that seems like some hard goat since it start cooking. But we're not gonna worry about that because we're gonna get it cooked tender enough. All right, so okay, guys, so that's the peas right there. Where I done with all the spoons? Okay, I had a spoon right here that I was using anyway. So that's all the other spoons in the drawer, I guess. So guys, I'm gonna add some butter. I like to add a little bit of oil, and let me use the cart. It's like one, two tops of that. Probably don't need that much, but yeah, like two tops. And the reason for the oil inside of it, it actually stop your rice from burning. So if you forget your rice a little bit longer than you want on the stove, you know at least it's a possibility it won't burn because you got the oil inside of there. Okay, so that's basically the rice and peas right here. If you guys look at that, it do need a little bit more water inside there. That can't that's not gonna be able to. Okay, so guys, let me not get carried away trying to set up this damn camera. Um, I do need some water inside of this rice right here because that water right there is not enough. You're gonna have some parboiled rice if I don't add enough water in it. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, guys, we're gonna close this pot right here, turn it back up a little, and when it start boiling, yes, guys, and this is the goat right here. That's some hard goat, to be real honest with you. That's some hard goat. So we'll transfer you over here, so. Now, guys, if you want to get your rice real shelly and stuff, one of the good things is always to get it sealed properly. So if you got some kind of plastic wrap or foil wrap that you could put over it like this, you can't go wrong. But what I didn't make sure my rice was, you know, to a proper boil and in the right state for me to add all of that and just cover it up and call it a day. Yep. And then turn your stove down and let it slowly, slowly cook. So as you guys know, these vegetables was already washed and stuff. So we're just trying to get them cut up now. And guys, I like to mince my vegetable. I don't know why it's like a thing for me. So that's basically all my vegetable right there. So guys, I had transferred the goat to the pressure cooker because I realized it was harder than I think, and it's gonna really take a good little minute to cook. A little bit of salt right there. And guys, this is basically the flour right here. I'm actually making the flour so we could have some dumplings to put inside the curry goat. So guys, yeah, we are making a dumpling to put inside the curry goat. Hope you guys could actually see what I'm doing right here. It's kind of awkward. My kitchen space is pretty small, but I'm making it work. I'm making it work. I gotta make it work. That's where the stove is at. Stove is not in the living room. The stove is not outside. So I gotta cook where the stove is at. So that's basically the flour right here, guys. I don't know why the heat feel like you want to push that pot cover out. All right, so that's basically the dough right there, or the flour to put inside the curry goat. So guys, be able to check on the goat just to see how well it cook, or to see how far the cooking is, or with it, how tender it's getting. Because yeah, I don't know why the goat is so hard. Okay guys, so we're checking on the curry goat right now. So the curry goat basically still got a little way to go. It's not cooked yet. So guys, like, this is what I like to do. I like to add, some of these spice in the food while it cook. In the first part of it, the first part of the cooking, like, like right here, I like to add that so in that case, though, what happened is you know, the meat start getting all that flavor since the beginning, and then the balance that's left over there is what's going, actually go inside the meat when the meat is actually ready to start simmering. Now guys, you see the small pot back here? You see the small pot back here? I'm about to start making my mashed potatoes. Well, I'm about to start cooking my Irish to start making my mashed potatoes. So guys, what I'm actually doing right now is actually peeling these Irish. And this is in regards to my mashed potatoes. In regards to making my mashed potatoes. So yeah guys, I'm actually making homemade mashed potatoes. Okay guys, so um the pot for my mashed potatoes is boiling over there. I'm gonna add me a little salt. And what I'm going to do is just for faster cooking. You don't want to put them in there whole. So I'm gonna cut all of them in two like that. I put all of them in two like that. And drop them in my pot. Guys, my rice is still there cooking. I don't think it's cooked yet because I turned it on so low. I'm about to check on it in a little bit. But I turned it down so low because I got too much doing right now, so we don't really wanna start burning anything. And that's exactly what I'm trying to prevent. I'm trying to prevent burning my rice. All right, so we're gonna actually cover this little pot over here. Yeah, guys, I know you guys can see all those black things. I don't want to have to point them out in all my videos, so I'm just really gonna have to repaint those. But yeah, that was basically me cooking, burning down the kitchen, and the smoke got all over the place and got all the white stuff, black. So guys, just a recap. Today we're cooking Jamaican curry goat. We're gonna make some mashed potatoes on the side, and we're also doing it with some rice and peas. So we got rice and peas with Jamaican curry goat with some mashed potatoes. Guys, so for my mashed potatoes, I'm gonna add some eggs. So I'm gonna wash these eggs and actually drop them in the pot with the Irish. It's time for us to check on the curry goat again because I don't know why I have it cooking for so long without checking on it. Okay guys, that's the curry goat right there. Um I'm gonna transfer it back to the other pot. Turn my mashed potatoes down because that's boiling over. Okay, now so basically let me check on the goat, see how tender it is. Still not tender enough. So you guys know what time it is. We're gonna turn our stove back on, get everything from this pot, all the flavor and everything that's in this pot. Yeah, that's what you're gonna pour the water in to actually pour it in here. So basically, guys, that's what a curry goat looks like. It's still actually, cooking. So guys, I think it's full time we check on the rice now too. Oh, all that steam that just came out of there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Guys, look at that. Look at that, guys. I'm telling y'all, it's just some nice, good chili rice. Damn, can y'all smell that? Mmm. Can y'all smell that? So I'm going to turn the stove off. I'm going to cover back on it and let it sit right there on the stove so it stays warm. So yeah, guys, we just gotta remember to pay attention to the pot. I almost burned my curry goat almost. So that's what happened when you have a lot doing in the kitchen. You lose concentration and actually burn something, but that's not what we're trying to do today. We're not trying to burn anything. So it's a good thing I actually caught up on that. But guys, I know you guys are just watching through the camera, but can y'all smell that? Guys, can y'all smell that? Mm. Just checking out my Irish. Rice is already properly cooked. So yeah, guys, some real Jamaican curry goat, mashed potatoes and eggs, and this is the shelly rice and peas right here. When you talk about shelly rice and peas, check me out. I got it. But yeah, guys, when you want some shelly rice and peas, check me out. As you already know, guys, we're in A1's kitchen, a one man's kitchen. You know, my pots turn out to be, bigger than they should at times, but basically, I'm actually here cooking for myself, so it's like I don't need all that extra food because it's just gonna go to waste. It's really gonna go to waste. I hope my channel get big one day to where I could actually be cooking these food and then feeding the homeless with it. Feeding the less fortunate would have been would have been a good thing. I'm not only saying I'm just saying this for my channel because I'm always gonna be cooking for this channel. I'm just gonna be consistent, stay consistent, and that's basically what it is. So I know I'm gonna end up with a bunch of food all the time that I'm not gonna be able to eat all of it. So I hope this channel get as big as where I could be cooking these foods, showing people how to cook, sharing my ingredients. And while I'm doing all of that, I'm actually making the food to go out to help the less fortunate to, to actually be able to have a meal, a real good meal too. Self praise is no recommendation, but I could tell you guys, my food is good. I make some good food. My next post gonna actually be a juice. I'm gonna make a juice for you guys. I'm gonna make a random juice for you guys. I'm trying to do my videos as best as possible. Just look out for the improvement, guys. And like I said before, and I can't say enough. Engage with me in the comment section, guys. Tell me what I could change. Tell me what I could do better. And I always, and like I said, I always make that clear. It's like not in regards to cooking because I do know how to cook. It's in regards to making the videos better so you guys could understand. Can you guys see the looks of that? Can you guys see the looks of that? Looks good. Y'all smell that? I'm going to just add some more water in this. So like I said before, guys, like I said earlier, um you when you cook your meat, whatever meat you cook, it's just like you add water as needed. You don't just pour a bunch of water in your stuff. You add water as needed. So okay now guys, I think the mashed potatoes are done. Let me just make sure. As you guys can see, they falling apart. So you guys can see, potatoes are done. And this right here look like it's still gonna be too much mashed potatoes. God, Lee. But it is what it is. Okay, guys, so we're gonna add some butter to our Irish right there. As much butter as you need. Not too much. Don't overdo it. We already cooked the Irish with salt, so I know that salt taste is in there. So what we're gonna do now is actually add some mayo to that. Literally just wash this. I can see the water on it and stuff. And then I'm gonna start mashing my potatoes. And guys, this little tool right here is is very useful. It's really good to make your mashed potatoes though. Like it's really good. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and taste it, see what it tastes like. And guys, oh my freaking gosh. I promise you, man. I promise you, self-praise is no recommendation, but oh my gosh. That right there is perfect. It don't want nothing else added to this little mashed potato right here. Look at it. Homemade mashed potatoes. Ooh, golly. Yeah, smell that? Man, I wish y'all was able to taste it too. So now guys, I'm gonna grab my eggs and I'm gonna actually get the shells off. And I'm just gonna set them aside in the mashed potato for right now. It's coming on pretty good. If you guys can see. Yeah. Oh my freaking god. Yeah, I want to taste that. But yeah, it's coming on pretty good as you guys can see. Like, I just want to get a little bit more tender because not all the meat in the pot are the same. But look at this. Okay, guys. So I'm literally gonna add the rest of the vegetables inside the curry goat right here. Guys, drop that inside there. So now we're gonna start adding the dough or the dumplings, basically dumplings. My little micro dumplings. So I'm also gonna add some carrots. Why am I dropping the carrots all over the place? It's basically the last part of the curry goat simmering. So I'm gonna add some Irish pieces of Irish also too. You want to dice them pretty small. That way they don't take forever to cook. I dice them as small as that. Maybe we're gonna add some more water. Remember, guys, as I said, we add water as needed. We're not trying to over add water or anything like that. So, like I kept saying, guys, add water as needed. With all these stuff that I just add to the pot, yeah, the pot is definitely gonna need water. And you just don't want to add too much water at once because you don't want to wash your spice away. You don't want to wash your flavor away because believe me, it could happen. You could have your food spice right, and because of adding too much water, you just actually wash all the spice away, all the flavor, from your food away. And we're not trying to do that. Oh my gosh. And I always like my food like real flavorful. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some butter to my curry goat also too. Oh guys, we're about to put the mashed potatoes together. Okay guys, so we're gonna deal with the egg. We wanna actually get the yolk out of there. So guys, I'm gonna come back to the mashed potatoes when I'm ready to add the other stuff that's supposed to be going in there. But that's the curry goat. Check it out. I'm actually cooking those right there, so I could add them to my mashed potatoes. So basically, what I did, guys, I turned the stove down from I'm let it finish cook slowly, slowly simmering right now. You guys know this is the mashed potatoes. So guys, this is the last amount of water we add into the curry goat, just because we don't want when it's done we ain't got no gravy, because we do need gravy to eat our rice. Now for the vegetables that I'm cooking over here that I'm gonna add to my mashed potatoes, you wanna add a little bit of salt. You don't wanna cook that fresh. And not only salt, I'm gonna pour some of the water off, and I'm gonna add some butter to that also too. We added some butter to that right there. Just because we don't want it to be blonde when it's done, you want a little bit of flavor. Mm. Okay guys, so I'm done with these vegetables. I'm gonna go ahead and add them to the mashed potato. Mashed potatoes. A bit more black pepper. And there go the potato salad. So guys, so we basically done with the curry goat. So that's the curry goat. And this is the rice and peas over here. Nice chili rice and peas. Oh God. Woo! And then we got our mashed potato right here. So guys, that's basically it for the cooking video. That's exactly how I make my curry goat and rice and peas, Jamaican style. Guys, I wish you guys were able to smell this, and I wish you guys were able to actually taste it. Yeah, smell that.